Hey, it's Madeline here with Wildflower Jewelry, and I want to wish you a happy Earth Day. And I'm going to show you what's growing. Spring, it's always a fun tour. So, I haven't planted my pots yet. I do have a couple perennial things. I think that's mint. I don't remember what that is. Some kind of sage. And I've got these Iteas, which is a Little Henry Garnet Itea. It's a local, it's a native thing, native shrub. Amsonia. This one flowers now, so pollinators like it, usually bees. And then it will just be green and grow taller. I've got, don't look at those aren't native. I'm going to rip them out. Okay, right here, that's a knockout rose I was given as a present. Very beautiful. Now, right here we have coming up Turk's Cap in amongst, it's a red tubular flower hummingbirds like, and then it's surrounded by blue mist flower, which is spreading like a lot. So I'm going to dig some of them up and give them to friends. It's a native perennial, as is Turk's Cap. We're in a part of Oklahoma where it's okay for that, although I think it definitely needs hot and sun. Don't ask me what all these are, because I had them labeled and the labels wore off. But anyway, they're all natives. This, I think, is Nodding Onion. I think I have two of them. It's a real cute little flower on it. This is a sage. This is something of a mystery plant. I'm going to have to take its picture and identify it. I was told it was some kind of like old-fashioned giant echinacea coneflower, but it hasn't bloomed. This is its third year, maybe? I don't know. Okay, now over here on the side of the house, we planted these winter berries in late fall. I don't remember the name of that evergreen there, but these are deciduous. Oh, there's my cat. These are deciduous, but they have red berries. They're looking really, really good, which is a good thing. This is a sand plum. I don't know if it's native or not, but I rescued it from one of those giant stores. Okay, now we're going to go down to this is a black myrtle. There's a southern and a northern, but the leaves, it has berries, and they used to make candles out of the berries, little tiny bluish berries. Okay. Now this is a big weed patch. The tree is not native. I didn't know about all that when we planted that. Okay. So, the neighbor has allowed me to seed this part of his driveway strip. So I've been growing seeds, zinnias. These are some, I can't remember the name of it, Coreopsis that survived the winter. Then we have more Coreopsis. These have already bloomed. There's all kinds of plants that come up in there because I throw all kinds of flower seeds in there because I like surprises. Alright, now the hell strip, or the tree lawn. This is a variety of native aster, which doesn't look like much now, but in the fall it'll go crazy. Sumac, it's a native, and it smells really good. It has little blossoms on it. I shouldn't have done this without knowing what everything's called, but let me see the name tags on this one. It is, there's Mexican hyssop in here, but I think it may have croaked. I don't know. And this one, that might be it right there. Sorry, I'm just going to have to go look these up. Anyway, those are all native, I promise. All my, what are those ones called that look like firecrackers? They're dying. So this is a redbud, a native. It's growing with the sumac and the aster, so we'll let it. Here is false indigo, yellow variety. I wish it looked like this all summer, but it doesn't. Another native I can't remember the name of. This is a different variety of native aster that'll bloom in the fall. And then over here we have a surprise plant. I can't remember what the heck it is, but it has gone crazy. And then I'm going to plant. Asters keep spreading, so I'm going to have to pull them out. I'm going to plant some. Here's a coneflower that survived. It gets cold here, but not for very long usually. Okay, now the rock garden. This is catmint. It's been there for years. I probably need to trim it back because it's getting kind of smashed out. And this is not a native, but I will not get rid of it. It is Abelia, and it has beautiful white pink flowers that all the pollinators love. So got a new rock garden, a redo last year. Centaurea, a huge thing of parsley. That is a native shoot. Can't think of the name right now. I found the tag. This is thyme, Thyme. Another beautiful stone crop. An echinacea that survived. These were all put in as bedding plants. I had to kill all the Bermuda. Okay, now you're going to see an invasive kind of native plant. Anyway, there's my beautiful clematis that blooms every spring. This is evening primrose. I heard it referred to as Mexican evening primrose, and it was quite invasive wherever these people were that posted it on YouTube. But I just rip it out where I don't want it. Now we're going to go sneak into the backyard and hope the feral kittens don't come to eat. I don't have their food yet. Okay, hang on. All right, here we go to the back. The back is not outstanding yet, but I've made a new flower bed for pollinators, monarchs, and more than half of it will be hummingbird. Look at this. What are you called? I don't remember. But anyway, a native. And this is oat grass from last year's coming back. And I let the little native violets stay now. I don't rip very many out, because there's a certain butterfly that likes those. Okay, so crepe myrtle, definitely native around here in Oklahoma. Then this is the new bed. As you can see, there are some sticks. There are tomato cages, because the feral kittens like to come over here and use this yard as their potty. But there's a whole lot of little seedlings coming up because I goofed and I covered 75 square feet in about, way less than that. I just started sprinkling like a maniac. So there's clusters of seeds. And then on this part, this was the hummingbird seed, garden, which isn't coming up quite as well, but it'll all be great. I can plant some real plants. Then you'll see, we leave all this clover for the bees till it kind of dies back in the summer. Over here, I have an elderberry plant that I planted last year. This is called tangerine vine, and I hope to goodness it's native. Pretty sure it might be, but I'll have to look it up one of these days. It's a cat's house that they won't stay in. This is red twig dogwood. And this is mountain mint right here. It doesn't look like much, but it smells good. Oh yeah, it smells really good. And I think that there's some butterflies that like it. Our brush pile. This is, the cats have kind of broken off a lot of these. Gosh. Yeah, they broke another top off. Right now I can't think of the name of it. It's, false Solomon seal. Yeah, it's spreading a bit. We'll have to rip up the landscape fabric. Now, I don't know if these are native, but it's a ginger, spotty ginger. We have an invasive here that I regret telling our yard guy that was helping us last year, let's wait and see. I have to look it up. Mondo grass, and it's horribly invasive. The birds must have dropped seeds. Just look at this. It's all over, and you can't just pull it. It spreads by underground rhizomes. You have to dig it up. All right, so this is unfinished stuff. I don't know what this is, but I love it. I might have identified it at one time, but I forgot. It's so cute. It came by itself. All around this pond, which is not active, you'll see more oat grass. And that is a viburnum. And that's called Father Gilla. I love it. It has huge leaves, and then it has these wonderful fluffy flowers every spring. Just love that. Okay. There's a few more and then we'll be done. The pond needs to be redone, but anyway, here is a spice bush. Now the first few years I had planted that thing, we had the caterpillars come and eat half the leaf, roll themselves up in the other half, and pupate. And now they're not coming. I don't know what's going on. This is a native honeysuckle, which can be easily contained. You just have to trim on it a little. This is the surviving blue indigo plant. That's a spirea. This is a struggling desert willow, and I think it's going to croak. We hoped there would be enough light, but there isn't, in my humble opinion. Oh, this is dangerous here. More clover. Okay, that's almost the whole tour. The rest of this is kind of a mess, but we have a rain barrel back here. And this is a lovely native geranium that just has survived for many years. An invasive wild clematis. It's horrible. Sedum, autumn sedum. I have a few strawberry plants, but they're crowded out by weeds. Another crepe myrtle, a little smaller one. And then some nasty nandina, which is China, it's Asian, and it's invasive, and it's a non-native, exotic kind of thing. But the garden centers sell it like crazy around here. Here's a lovely verbena perennial that comes every year at the base of this tree. It's found a happy home. So I hope you can find a happy home for all your plants. And happy Earth Day, plant natives. Bye-bye.